What's up, everyone? It is Sunday, March 8th. I'm going to jump into the second quarter of this Houston-Denver game from 2012 with the APBA football. Not a lot out of me the last week or so. I have a deadline for my second book in my series, my murder mystery series, to my editor. 1 week from today, I got to get it sent to her, and I'm going to need pretty much every day to get it done. It will get done, I know that, but it's going to take me some time. So you probably won't see much of me this week. Maybe not until Friday is my guess. Wednesday I do a writing podcast. Maybe Tuesday in the evening. We'll see. But I'm not sure. I really got to get this book done. And then after that, I'll start working on an outline for my third book with the editor. I've already written the first draft, but I need to outline it, send it to her, and then we'll go over the outline and make sure that when I go to edit the first draft that we have everything right. So I got some other stuff to do, but after this week, after Sunday, that's when things really settle down for me in terms of writing. So with that in mind, let us go ahead and get this game going. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish it today. Again, I need to get back to the editing, so maybe I'll take an hour and a half or so and try to get through the third quarter. Maybe somewhere in the third quarter, we'll give it a stop here. Texans are up 10-7. In real life, they won this game. What was the final score? 30... It was like 34-28, something like that. It was a weird score. I don't remember. Let's see. I think I might have it up right here, actually. It was... here we go. It was 31-25. That was the final score. We're kind of heading that way. It's 10-7 as we go into the second quarter. Houston just got a field goal to take that 10-7 lead. So let's go ahead and kick it off with Shane Graham kicking it off. All right, 34. We're going to start with a penalty right off the bat on the kickoff. 35. And that'll be 54-0-10 TL. So let's check the penalty first. TL, 42. L is 33. And that is unsportsmanlike conduct on the kicking team. 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. All right, so 54. Well, actually, let's run it out just in case the receiving team fumbles. We got to know what we can do here. So 54 is going to take it to the 11-yard line. What'd I say? 0-10. So it's going to be, who's going to be our return person here? Who's our OB? Why don't I have him on the board? Oh, I don't have an OB on the board for Houston. That's strange. No, I don't. Who is their OB? Well, I thought I had this ready. All right, let's see who the OB is for Houston. It's going to probably be a defensive back. He's OATA. Nope. I see some OCs. What am I missing here? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, you know what? Their OB is actually Trinidad Holiday. That's right. I remember seeing that from last time. Trinidad Holiday, I think, played for Houston at some point, but now he's on Denver's team. He's their OB. So I'm just going to go ahead with Keyshawn Martin. We'll let him return it. 25 for Martin is 18. And he'll get a 28-yard return. And then we're going to add the penalty. And so this is a big play for Denver here. So short kickoff, 54 yards for Graham. And then we've got 28 yards on the return from Keyshawn Martin. See, Holiday's in here for them as kick returner and punt returner. Oh, did I look at the wrong? Oh, I looked at the wrong team the entire time. No wonder. All right, so who's our OB for Denver? Here we go. Omar Bolden. I rolled a 25. 25 is 17. Oh, it's better. 34 yards. All right, so it's going to be a 34-yard return by Omar Bolden, our up man. So that's going to be 30. And then we got a 15-yard penalty on Houston. And that is going to give Denver fantastic field position. That was unsportsmanlike. Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. So penalty, 15 yards. It's against Houston. First down marker is not in play. Unsportsmanlike, something after the play. No time off the clock because I put it on the previous play. It's 1st and 10, already down to the Houston 40 for Peyton Manning. I'm sure, Peyton Manning, I'm sure he loves a short field. That dude's good anyway. I'm sure he loves a short field. So here we go. First offensive play. It's an 11. That's a short pass. 65. 65 on your defense is an AS. And 26, that's Brandon Stokely. Brandon Stokely is an A. So we're going to go short pass, AS, Peyton Manning to Brandon Stokely. There we go. AS. All right, second quarter. A 34, another penalty. That's a 35. That's complete, 11 yards. That'll be a first down, get us down to the 29, but we have a penalty. 45, that is a 31. That's a big one. Holy cow, that is unnecessary roughness on the defense, 15 from the gain. And the refs are just handing Denver some field position here. So that's going to be a completed pass. Let's see, who was it? It was Brandon Stokely. 11 yards, little pushing and shoving afterwards, and they're going to give him 15 more. That's going to be half the distance. So 29 minus 15 is 14. Well, 29 divided by 2 is 14 and a half. So we're going to take it to the 14. Because you always round up. You always give that extra half a yard to the offense. So we'll go 15 yards on the defense. And that was 31. Unnecessary roughness. A little late hit there on Stokely. No time. And it's going to be 1st and 10 down to the 14. 30 yards in penalties. Great kickoff return. And Peyton Manning. What can you ask for here? All right, a 1. That'll be an inside run. $46 on your defense is an AS. 43, that is no Sean Moreno. So inside run AS, no Sean Moreno. 16, that's a 25. That is no gain for Moreno. So second down. All right, 2nd and 10. A 20. That is a long bomb. We've already used the long bomb anyway in this half, and we can't actually go long bomb from the 14. We can't even go medium pass from the 14. So we'll go short pass here. 32 is Eric Decker. He's an A. 13 is a BS. We'll make it an AS. So short pass, AS. Peyton Manning looking for Eric Decker. And we have a 52. 52 is a 26, and Peyton Manning is going to do the unthinkable. He's going to scramble. So that was a BS. Yeah, so BS was our original defense. And Manning going to try to get outside. One of my favorite plays in football is that fake handoff, that bootleg he ran to score a touchdown, and no one, not a single person saw it coming. It's one of my favorite plays. All right, so 53. 53 is a 25, and Manning gets nothing. Tackled right at the line of scrimmage. And we'll go quarterback forced run, 30 seconds. And it's going to be 3rd and 10 now at the 14. So it's really easy to get down there in 2 plays, but actually 1 play. But get any farther here. Let's go short pass heavy for Manning, and all we have is short pass. All right, we'll go 26. 26 is AS. 24, that's Stokely again. He's an A. So short pass, AS. Manning looking for Brandon Stokely. It's a 16. That is going to be a 17. That's going to be complete. 4 yards. But he will come up shy of the first down. So Manning to Stokely for 4. Short of the first down. And we're going to bring out Matt Prater, who I think is still kicking right now. Bring out Matt Prater to do the the field goal. And this will be a 27-yard field goal for Prater. Should be pretty automatic for him. He's a really good kicker. He's got some, not a lot of times you see guys with 1s in their K column, but he's got some 1s at 11 and 66. He's got a lot of 3. He's a good kicker. And as you get later into the years, the kickers are going to be better and better. So Prater, 27-yard field goal. 12. Yikes, that's a 7. And that is good. So Prater ties the score at 10. And he'll stay on the field to kick it off. 12 minutes to go. All right, 21 for Prater. That is an 18. No, that is in the R column. That's a 17. And that is, boom, 9 yards deep into the end zone, 74.09. And it's funny because every now and then when I'm watching that NFL throwback channel, that YouTube channel I love, you'll see guys run it out from like 6, 7, 8 yards deep, and they'll do well. And I just never do that in this game. I almost want to try it once in a while. I just never do it. I think maybe with Trinidad Holiday for Denver, because I think Holiday had a really long return one game. So maybe I'll try it with him. But with Keyshawn Martin, he's going to take a knee here. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Houston at their own 20. All right, 1st and 10. Matt Schaub back out on the field here. All right, an 18, so Schaub's going to go medium pass. 41 is James Casey. He's a fullback, and he has a C on medium passes. Oh, no, he's a tight end. I thought it was a fullback. Backup tight end. He's a BC4. I mean, he's not terrible. He's a B on short passes, but he has a C on medium and long, so he's going to be a C. And then 42 on your defense is CS. So we'll go short pass CS, or medium pass CS. Schaub looking for Casey. 25. 25 is going to be a 6, and that's complete. And Casey gets 17 yards. That's a 1st down. So I knew there'd be a lot of offense in this game. 17. And it's going to be 1st and 10 out to the 37-yard line. A 13. 13 is a short pass. 35. That back to Casey, and he's a B this time. 43 on your defense is a BG. So we'll go short pass, Schaub to Casey, BG. A 55, another completion for Schaub. This one goes for 17 more. Back-to-back 17-yarders. This one actually goes out of bounds. That's Casey getting tired. Runs it out of bounds here just before he gets hit. And they're going to cross the 50, get to Denver's 46 that quick. I feel like I've been saying that quick a lot in this game. All right. Oh, that's a leaner. There we go. 11. That'll be a short pass. I bought this game for Arian Foster. He's got 5 carries so far. Come on, Arian. All right, 52. That's going to be Arian. There he is, Arian Foster. He's a C, though, on pass plays. Little dump off. 14, though. That's a BG. So we'll go short pass, BG. Schaub going to look for Arian Foster. 21 for Schaub. That's a 15. That'll be complete. Only a yard, though. So Foster catches it right there at the line of scrimmage and can only gain a yard on the pass. That might be his 2nd catch. And it's going to be 2nd down and 9 now on the Denver 45. All right, an 8. We'll go outside run. Oh, look at all those 6s. So 64, that's going to be Justin Forsett on the outside run. And does he run outside or inside? He only runs inside, so we'll flip it to an inside run. But look at that defense. Denver stacking the line here. 66, that's a CG. So we're going to inside run CG, Justin Forsett. 45, it's a 22 usually, but for Forsett it's a 17. Oh, he'll only get 2 yards thanks to that defense. So Forsett gets 2. A 17 only getting you 2 yards. Pretty amazing. 3rd and 7 now at the 43. Let's go short pass heavy. An 11. That is a short pass. 51. 51 is back to Arian Foster. He's a C. And a 36 on defense is a BS. So we're going to short pass BS. Back to Arian Foster. $21 for Schaub. We know that's a 15. And that is incomplete this time. It is 4th down. Boy, both teams moving the ball quick and then just getting stuffed. So Foster is incomplete. Where are we at here? We're on the 43. You can't kick that field goal. That's 60 yards. I mean, with all, you know what? With the numbers Shane Graham has, you might be able to. Is a 3 good? No. It has, you have to hit a 1 here. So the only thing you can hit is 11 33 or 66. Just like Prater, who had those ones at 11 and 66. So does Graham, but he's also got one at 33. What else is good? $17 and 37 are also good. He's got a 37. He's got some he's got 17s. You know what? We're going to try this. We're going to go for a 60-yard field goal. I feel like he's got about a 1 out of 6 chance of hitting this. So Shane Graham's going to come out. Now, if he misses it, Denver gets the ball at midfield. I'm not sure if you'd make that decision in real life, but it's not real life. It's my game. I can do what I want. So we're going to try a 60-yard field goal. This is probably going to be the longest field goal, maybe even attempted. But if it's made, definitely if made. So here we go. Shane Graham. We need a 17, a 37, or a 1. And there's at least 5 of those. 6 of those on the card. 5 of those. 6 of those. Okay, so we got 1 out of 6. 7 of those. Ooh, we got better than 1 out of 6. Here we go. 55! It's a 17! And it's good from 45 and in. They're at the 43, and he drains it. Right down the middle. Couple yards to spare. And Houston with a 13-10 lead now on the 60-yard field goal by Shane Graham. Okay, that was kind of fun. That's the most fun field goal I've ever felt in this game. 13-10, let's kick it off. All right, a 36 for Graham and his tired leg. That's a 28. Oh, yikes. Let me check that. P column, it's a 7. Okay, there we go. It's a 7. And that's going to be actually 1 yard deep into the end zone, 66-09. And now Trinidad Holiday will certainly bring it out because he was, if I remember correctly, he was a good returner. So 66 from a yard deep, Holiday. Oh, 16. 16 is not good. 16 is 23. Oh, man, he'll only manage 14 yards on the return. Taken down by the Houston special teams pretty quick. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Wait, I'm sorry, Denver. Taken by the Houston special teams. So 1st and 10 Denver now. Manning back out on the field. You guys are getting so many quick drives here. But Manning comes back out on the field. 1st and 10 at their own 13. And they'll start with an inside run. There's no such thing in this game as a long drive. All right, so 52. That's going to be no Sean Moreno on the inside run. 34 on your defense. Ooh, that's an AD. So inside run. They're expecting pass here. Manning's going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Sees that defense. And he's going to call a run. Omaha. Oh, 22 for Moreno is a 16. And he'll pick up 14 yards. Get him back out past the 20. And a first down. 1st and 10 out to their 27. All right, we're going to go inside run again. 14, that is not good. They're looking for pass again. That's AD. 63, we're going to go Ronnie Hillman this time. So Ronnie Hillman on the inside run against the AD. 13 for Hillman is a 20. And he'll pick up 3. And it's going to be 2nd and 7. Two, another inside run. Manning giving his arm a rest here. 25. 25 is finally a good defense. It's an AG. 42, back to Moreno. So AG Moreno. 46. 46 is 24. He'll get 3. It'll be 3rd and 4. And let's go short pass heavy here on 3rd and 4. It's a 6. That'll be a short pass. 63 on your defense. That's an AG. And it will be Demaryius Thomas, who is an A star. But we were at AG anyway. So short pass, AG. Manning looking for Demaryius Thomas. '21. 21 is a 12. That'll be complete. 7 yards and a first down. So Manning keeps the drive going. Maybe we're going to have a long drive here. 1st and 10 at the 40. A 20. That's a long bomb. And I'm going to go ahead and do it. I know we've already done it in this game. We did it in the first quarter. But we're going to do it again. So it's going to be Brandon Stokely. He's an A. 36 is a BS. So we're going to go long bomb AS. Manning. Looking for Brandon Stokely. That dude could run. So AS Stokely. All right, here we go. 63 is a 13, and we have an incomplete pass. So Manning to Stokely. Drops incomplete. Can't find him in that double coverage. And it's going to be 2nd and 10. All right, a 17. So we're going to go short pass. 24. 24 is BS. 13, Demaryius Thomas making an AS. An 11 from Manning. That's a 3. And he'll get 17 yards. So Manning to Demaryius Thomas for 17. It's another first down. And they will get past the 50. They'll go down to Houston's 43-yard line. Just like that, a team is driving. 13, that's a short pass. Lots of 3s on the board. 33 is a BD. 13, back to Demaryius Thomas. So we'll go AD, short pass. Manning to Thomas. 62, that is a 17. And that is just incomplete. 2nd down. So Manning to Thomas, incomplete. And let's make it 2nd and 10. All right, a 15. That's a short pass. 24. 24 is BS. 46. 46 is Jacob Tammy, the tight end. I don't remember if I showed him last time or not. He's an A7. Really good tight end. I had no idea he would be an A in this game. But the year that Manning in Denver was really good. It wasn't that one year where he stunk, but they won the Super Bowl. He's an A7. Defense was BS. We'll make it an AS. A short pass AS. Manning to Jacob Tammy. 44 for Manning. 44 is a 5. And that's good for 18 yards. And that is another first down. So Manning to Jacob Tammy for 18. And it is 1st and 10 down to the Houston 25. 6 minutes to go now in the second quarter. All right, a 14, another short pass. They're pretty much a 50-50. They're a 55-45 team. I keep rolling short passes for them. 65, though. That is going to be Trinidad Holiday. And he's a C. 45 is a BS, so we'll stay at BS. Short pass BS. $14 for Manning is a 35. We have a completed pass for 6 yards, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. 21-9. Another illegal formation. I think they had 2 of those in their first drive that wiped off touchdowns. But it's going to be an illegal formation, and Houston will happily accept that. 5. Got that tackle. Won't line up on the end like he's supposed to. He's about a couple feet back. Kansas City gets away with that crap all the time. 15. Blah, blah, blah. Yep. All right, continue. All right. 1st and 15 now, back at the 30. And we have a 13. We have another short pass. 32. 32 is CG. 61 is Willis McGahee. He's a C. So we'll go short pass CG. Manning going to dump it off to McGahee. 26. 26 is a 14. It's complete for 5 yards. So McGahee gets the 5 yards back. They just gave up on the penalty. And it's 2nd and 10. All right, a 7. That'll be an outside run. There we go. We're going to run the ball here. 55. 55. That is AG. 44 is Moreno. So outside run Moreno against an AG. 42. 42 is an 18. Moreno will get 5 yards and get knocked out of bounds. So they're going to get him in 5 yards at a time, I guess. 3rd and 5. We'll go short pass heavy here. 18, that's a medium pass, which we have. 52. 52 is BG. 61, we're going to go back to Willis McGahee. He's a C. So we'll go short pass. Whoops. We'll go short pass BG. Peyton Manning to Noshawn Moreno. 32. That's an 18. And that is actually complete, but no gain. So way to pad those completion percentages, but no gain there. And who was that to? McGahee? Yeah. And it's going to be 4th down. So again, they drive. They get stopped. 37-yard field goal try for Matt Prater. Try to tie the game back up. So Prater comes out. 51. 51's a 3. And they're at the 20. Yeah, that'll be good. So it's going to be 13-13 now, as the teams are now trading field goals here. And it is 4:15 to go. Let's kick it off. Prater, our column. 32. That's a 2. Jeez. 68.09. I got to be honest. I really want to buy newer seasons just to see what some of the kicker card looks like. All right. So Prater, 68. And it's 3 yards deep. It's 09. We'll run this one out with Keyshawn Martin. 3 yards deep. 44. And 44 is an 8. And he is going to get 31 yards on the return. We're getting some good kick returns in this game, too. And it's going to be 1st and 10 Houston at their own 28-yard line. 4 minutes to go. I got the golf in front of me, the Arnold Palmer. Rooting for Colin Morikawa this week. He's in 3rd, but I keep wanting to say Mitch Berger. Mitch Berger's a punter. It's, what's his first name? Hamburger? I don't know. Whatever his first name is. I want him to kind of fall apart here because I want Morikawa to win. But here we go. Anyway. All right. So Houston. I'm going to start with an inside run. 54. That is not Arian Foster. I really want Arian Foster to get the ball here. That's Ben Tate. 32. 32 is CD. So inside run CD for Ben Tate. 26. 26 is 24. That'll be good for 3 yards. So Tate for 3. And 2nd down and 7 now on the 31. All right, a 12. That'll be a short pass. 63. That is DeVar Posey. DeVere Posey. I don't think I've said his name yet. He was a wide receiver for them. I don't think he lasted very long. He was an EB1, C2 from Ohio State. Wow, an Ohio State wide receiver not doing well in the league. That's surprising. Pretty good player, but just didn't really last that long. I mean, well, I guess he's a C2. He's not that. He's an EB1. He's not that great, but he's a C. 52 on your defense is CG. So we'll go short pass, CG. Schaub looking for DeVere Posey. And it's a 36 for Schaub. That is a 14, and we have a completed pass. Wow, 8 yards and a 1st down. So Schaub finds his man. And it is 1st and 10 now out to the 39-yard line. 3 minutes to go. They got all their timeouts, but usually the drives in this game that are considered long drives are usually between like 4 and 5 minutes. So plenty of time here. All right, and 18, that's a medium pass. 25 is Owen Daniels. He's an A. 61 is a BS. So we'll go AS, medium pass. Schaub looking for his tight end. Over the middle. Running that seam. 62 is an 18, and that'll be incomplete as he overthrows him. Second down and 10 now at the 39. 2:45 to go. Denver's starting to look at their timeouts. We're going to go with a 10. That'll be an outside run. 25. There's Arian Foster. 45 is BS. It's always BS. So outside run Arian Foster. BS. 13 for Foster. 13's a 20. And Foster will get 3 yards. Make it 3rd and 7. At the 42. Let's go short pass heavy here. All right, at 12. 12 is a short pass. 25, back to Owen Daniels. He's an A. 26 is a BS, so back to that AS. So back to that short pass AS. Schaub to Daniels. We just ran that. It was incomplete. Unless that was a medium. I think it was a medium pass. 62 for Schaub is an 18. That one will be complete, but Daniels is actually going to lose a yard as he tried a little tight end screen there, and it just did not work out very well. It's going to be 4th down. And Denver's going to call timeout there. Give him a one more. Give him that punt before the 2-minute warning. Whoops, did I do that right? Oh shoot, what did I do wrong there? Undo. There should be 2:15 left. So they go. Oh no, that took it to the 2-minute warning. Oh, we don't have to call timeout then. So let's do that again. Pass. Schaub to Daniels. He'll lose a yard. We'll go 15 seconds. All right, so no need for a timeout there because it took it to the 2-minute warning. So now we'll go punt, bring out Donnie Jones. First time I think he's been in the game is the Houston punter, Donnie Jones. 21 in our K column is a 6. That should be, yeah, that's 40 D10. So we'll go punt. We'll go 40, Donnie Jones. And then taken at the 19 by our guy, Trinidad Holiday. See what he can do with it. 14, he can get a penalty. I know that. 14's a 35. Yeah, he'll get 26 yards, but we have a penalty. We have a TQ. So let's check the TQ. 53. It's an 8. That is illegal block on the return team. 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. So we'll do what I always like to do here. I don't like to penalize these guys sometimes. So what I'll do is I'll roll. It was 26 yards. So we'll roll the 20 and the 6. We'll add them up. We'll get 16. We'll give them 16 yards. Then we'll call the penalty from there. We'll just say from this. It's a spot foul is what we'll do. I don't know what the real rule is, but I don't care. So 16. 15 seconds off the clock. Then we'll go penalty against Denver for holding. No first down marker in play because we still want it to be 1st and 10. It'll be an illegal block. We'll just go clip. No time off the clock. It is 1st and 10 Denver back at their own 25-yard line. And they have 1:45. They have all their timeouts. And if we need to, we have our 2-minute drill. So let's go short pass, heavy. And we will get a 19. That'll be a medium pass for Manning. 14 on your defense. Oh, AG. Yikes. 52. 52 is no Sean Moreno. He's a C. So we'll go BG here. So medium pass BG Manning looking for his running back. No Sean Moreno. 41 for Manning is an 18, and that'll be incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 10. And we'll go short pass heavy again. All right, a 1. That'll be a short pass. 41. 41 is AS. And 32, that's going to be Eric Decker. He's an A. So we'll go short pass AS, Manning to Decker. Oh, 43. The dice rolls don't like Manning. That's a 32. And we have a rare play. We have an RP7. So I haven't used the boards in a while. Let's use the boards on this one. I haven't used them in so long for the RP7. Let's just do it this time. Maybe it'll feel like it's rare again. As long as I don't roll that number 7. 7 is the one that I get all the time. But we're going to do it anyway here. And it's a 6. Overthrown safety valve pass is actually a lateral. Thinking it's incomplete, the offensive team doesn't chase it. D8 recovers it 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Wow. So that'll go down as a Manning fumble. That could be the first turnover of the game. So we'll go pass. And we'll say, let's see, Manning. And we'll say quarterback fumble. 8 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And Houston's actually going to recover it. So 8 yards. D8. That is Champ Bailey. No, that is not Champ Bailey. That is Jonathan James. So the corner, Jonathan James, recovers it. That's like a big play. That's going to give Houston a chance to get some points here. Where's my D8? Jonathan Joseph, right? Yeah, I wrote Jonathan James on the sheet. It's Jonathan Joseph. So there he is. Jonathan Joseph. Look at those numbers. He is going to scoop that ball up and try to run with it. Look at those ones, guys. Look at those ones. Out of South Carolina. Got a birthday coming up next month. Wow, okay. 65. That's a 12. And he will get nothing. He will get tackled right there by the receiver. No Sean Moreno. But he will take the ball for Houston and give them a great chance here. Minute 30 to go. Minute 15 to go. They have all their timeouts. Game currently tied at 13. And they would love to get in the end zone. So we'll start. We'll go just standard offense here. No, let's go short pass heavy, actually. Let's go short pass heavy. And we will get a 12. That is a short pass. And 35. 35 is James Casey again. He's a B. 65 is AS. So we'll go AS, short pass. Schaub looking for his tight end. I thought he was a fullback, right? Tight end. Whoops. A 45. 45 is a 12. That'll be complete. 5 yards. And they'll call timeout here. So Casey for 5. 30 seconds, but then they'll use the timeout. And it's going to be 2nd and 5 now. Minute to go. Shane Graham on the sideline warming up his leg. 13, that's a short pass. 34, that is Owen Daniels. He's an A. 54. Oh, 54 is an AG. So short pass AG. Schaub to Daniels. 64 is a 9. It's going to be complete. 12 yards and a touchdown. Schaub on the second play finds Owen Daniels in the middle of the field. Daniels catches it, turns, and falls right into the end zone for a touchdown. And the Texans take advantage. They take the lead. 19-13. Let's bring out Graham. 54, and we're going to have a penalty on his extra point. I believe that's a good TM. It usually is on extra points. Yeah, that's a good TM, so let's check the penalty. M, that is there. 16. That is going to be a delay game on the offense. Wow. Line up for an extra point, you get a delay a game. So we'll go 5 yards against Houston. That's a delay. No time off the clock for extra points. And now instead of kicking an extra point, we just use the field goal 0 to 9 chart to kick this extra point. Oh no, another one. 14. 14 is a 35. It's a good TM again. 56. Then that's going to be illegal substitution on the offense. Boy, they can't do an extra point here. That's 5 more. And again, it'll be no time again. Illegal substitution. Is that here? Do we have that? We don't. Oh, there it is. And that'll be no time off the clock. Now we're going to kick it from the 10 to the 19. Still only good for 1 point, though. A 23. 23 is 16. And it's blocked. It's blocked after all that. We have an X10. And this game does not do well with I'm sorry, Pro Football Helper does not do well with extra point stuff. So let's see what we get here. 24. That is -4. And we're going to say D1 falls on it right there. So it is blocked, no good. And it is going to be 19-13 Texas. Houston, they take advantage, but botch the extra point. That could be a problem later. Let's kick it off here with Graham. 25. 25 is 25. And that is going to be a touchback. So he'll put that through the end zone. Graham with some booming kicks here, but also some bad extra point play. First and 10 at the 20 for Denver. 45 seconds. Let's go medium pass heavy and just see what happens here. I don't know what they would do in real life. I feel like Manning would want to do something. All right, we'll get a 10. That's going to be a medium pass. 64 on your defense is BS. 65, that is Ben Tate. Oh, I have that wrong. Let's do that again. 65 is going to be Trinidad Holiday. So we're going to send him deep. Medium pass, Holiday. 64 was BS. He's a C, so we'll stay at BS. An 11! Oh my goodness, it's a 3. That is good for 32 yards, and they'll call timeout. So Manning to Holiday for 32. And they'll go 30 seconds, but they'll call their first timeout. 30 seconds to go here. Manning going to go medium pass heavy again. See if he can get him to field goal position. And that is a 12. That's a medium pass. 24. 31. 31 is Brandon Stokely. He's an A. 24 is a BS, making an AS. So AS medium pass. Manning to Stokely. 62. That's a 17. It's going to be incomplete. And now we'll just throw the Hail Mary. All right. 15 seconds left to go. Manning's going to wind it up. 30-50. Long pass. All right. A 33. So the defense is ready. BD. 64. That's going to be Virgil Green. I don't think I've said his name. He's a big tight end. He'll be back there basically boxing out and trying to catch the ball. He's a C1, ET2. And he is a C, right? So 33 was BD. We'll stay at BD. 35 for Manning is an 8. That's going to be incomplete. The ball will drop to the turf. And that will end a I'm very tired after that second quarter. Holy cow. That was a lot. What was it? 10-7. Now it's 19-13. So 12-6 in that second quarter. Let's keep going here. All right. Let's keep it going. So we'll kick it off. It's going to be Denver kicking off to Houston. And Matt Prater, 11. That's a 1. No, it's not. It's a 37. Oh, man. 77-09. He kicks it out of the end zone. I really want to buy new sets just to see these kickers. Holy cow. Prater. All right, first and 10 Houston now with the 20. With the lead, 19-13. They won it in real life, 31-25. So we're feeling pretty good about that. 6. 6 is going to be an outside run. 15, that'll be Arian Foster. 54, that is an A-D. It's an outside run A-D. 34, we're going to have a penalty. It's a 35, 7 yards. But we have a TE. We've had 11 accepted penalties in this game so far. Of course, 2 of them were on that first drive, and we just had 2 on a kickoff. But let's check it. TE 43. That is going to be on the offense. That's an illegal block. That's a 10-yard penalty. That's a big one. Hard to come back from those. Although in this game, a lot of offense. You never know. It was an illegal block. We'll just call it a chop block. 1st and 20 now for Houston. Back to their own 10. And let's just go standard here on the first play. And it's an 11. That'll be a short pass. 62. That is DeVar Posey again. He's got that one long catch. 14. Oh, no, that's a BG. Posey's a C, so we'll stay at BG. We'll go short pass. BG. 56 for Schaub is a 20, and that'll fall incomplete. 2nd down and 20. Schaub to Posey. And let's go medium pass heavy here. And we have a 16. That's a medium pass. 32. 32 is Owen Daniels. He's an A. 16 is an AS. So we'll go medium pass AS. Schaub to Owen Daniels. 62. That's an 18. That's going to fall incomplete. And suddenly Matt Schaub's throwing some incompletions here. All right. 3rd and 20. Let's do this. Let's go medium pass heavy, but let's make 20 a draw play instead of a long pass. And we get a 2. That'll be a short pass. 63 is Posey again. It's like I think Matt Schaub forgot about Andre Johnson here. Posey's a C. And 31 your defense is a CS. We'll go short pass CS. Schaub to Posey. 32 is 22, and it's going to be picked off. W60. As Schaub throws his first interception of the game. So W60. And that is 15 yards. So Schaub to Posey for 15. Intercepted. Let's see who gets it for Denver. $23. And that is Champ Bailey, who I just talked about a minute ago accidentally. So Champ Bailey's going to get the pick. He was pretty good in his time. Bailey. There he is. He's a 4. He's a W2. His first name's Roland. I had no idea. All right. Champ Bailey let's see if he can return it. 44. That's a 10. And he'll get 17 yards on the return. And he's going to take it inside the 10. And just like that, Denver gets that turnover back that they just gave to Houston before the end of the first half. So 17. And we got 1st and goal at the 8 for Peyton Manning in Denver. All right, we're going to go inside run. $33. Defense is waiting for it. Is a BG. 41. Back to Moreno. So inside run Moreno. 51. That's a 17. Moreno's going to find himself 2 yards. Oh, man. Thought he had a big run there. But got tackled right there at the line. Fell forward. Got 2 yards. It's 2nd down and 6 now at the 6. 2nd down and goal at the 6. Let's go short pass heavy here. Oh, a 14. That's a short pass. All I have is short pass. There's no need to roll the purple die. But 65. That's an AS. 45 is Jacob Tammy. He's an A. So we'll go AS. Manning Tammy. Oh, it's a 33. That's a 3. And he is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. And Denver gets it right back. It is 19-19 now. Boy, that extra point could be a big deal. Bring out Matt Prater. 64 for Prater is 18. I'm pretty confident that's good. Yes, it is. And that is good. And Denver takes a 1-point lead. Big interception there for Schaub. All right. Let's kick it off with Prater. 24. 24 is 18. No, it's 17. 7409. He just boots it deep. This Prater. 7409. All right. We're gonna take a knee here. No need to run this out. That would have been Keyshawn Martin, but he'll take a knee. All right, 1st and 10 Houston now, throwing 20. All right. All right, gonna go inside run. Oops, that was a 3. 25, that's Arian Foster. And 41 is AS. So inside run for Foster against an AS. Oh, 34, another penalty. No gain on the play. We have a TE. 14, that's going to be, oh man, we have 8. That's illegal block. That's their second time going 1st and 10 at the 20 and getting a 10-yard penalty. I think it was an illegal block last time too. And that's going to hurt. What else do we? I usually go chop block or clipping because they're right there. What else do we have that could be an illegal block? Anything? Doesn't look like it. All right, we'll go to clipping then. Okay, and that is 15 seconds. And we're back to 1st and 20 at the 10 now. Exactly where they were last time. Let's go medium pass heavy this time. All right, it's 7. That's a short pass. 63. That is DeVar Posey again. Man. 31. 31 is a CS. It's a short pass. Schaub to Posey. CS. 33. It's going to be complete this time. He is going to get 16 yards before he's pushed out of bounds. So Posey makes a big play here. That's the second big play. I know that. I'm sorry. It's not a 1st down. 2nd and 4. Let's go back to a standard offense here. 2nd and 4. 15. That's a short pass. 43. That is Kevin Walter. He's an A. 45 is a BS. So we're going to short pass BS, make it an AS. Short pass AS. Schaub to Kevin Walter. 56 for Schaub is a 20, and that is incomplete. So Schaub had a great first quarter. I know that. Has not done much since. And it's 3rd and 4. We'll go short pass heavy again. 9. That's a short pass. 24. There's Andre Johnson. He's an A star. 43 is a BG. Make it an AG. So short pass AG. Schaub looking for Andre Johnson. 14 is a 35. We have a 12-yard completion, but we have a penalty. We have a TH. 46. And that's going to be holding on the offense. Wipe it off the board. Give Houston their 8th penalty, I think it was. Yeah, their 8th penalty. What did I say? Holding? 40. What did I roll? 46. Yeah, holding. And it is going to be 3rd and 14 now, back at the 16. Go medium pass heavy. 11. 11 is medium pass. 46. That is Arian Foster. He's a C. 42. is CS. A little dump off here is Schaub. Can't find anybody downfield. Champ Bailey blanketing Andre Johnson, so he's going to look for Foster as a dump off. See if Foster can do anything with it. 53. 53 is a 10. Oh, it's going to drop incomplete. And it's 4th down, and they'll have to punt. Bring out Donnie Jones, second time today. 35. 35 is a 4. And that is a long one. 54 D10, so he gets his foot into this one. So 54. Taken back at the 30 by Trinidad Holiday. 55. And that'll be a 20. And he'll get 5 yards on the return. So Holiday. And they're going to start with pretty good field position. 1st and 10 now for Denver at their own 35-yard line, up 20-19. All right, 11. That'll be a short pass. 15 on your defense is AD. 61, that is Willis McGahee, and he is a C, so make it a BD. So short pass BD. Peyton, Manning to McGahee. 22, it's going to be complete. McGahee is going to rumble for 14 yards, and he'll get a 1st down. They're going to get all the way out to the 49. 11:15 here in the 3rd quarter. Whoops. Let's roll that one too. All right, there we go. An 18. Oh, a medium pass. 54. Oh, that's not good. 54 is an AG. Oh, and 66. Who are we looking for? Guy I never heard of. Let's see who this guy is. I don't even know how to say it. I want to say he's a defensive player. Who just happened to have a C1. There he is. So he's a backup fullback. He also plays defensive tackle. He's a C1. So, I mean, he got some targets. So we're going to go medium pass. Mitch Unrein as a C. 54, though. 54 is an AG, so we'll go BG. And we'll go medium pass BG. Manning to that guy. Mitch. 12. Oh, no, 22. It's going to be incomplete. I thought that was going to be intercepted. But that is going to be incomplete. So where's that guy at? There he is. All right. He's a nose tackle, so he must have went out for some passes. He must have come in, played fullback, and they did a little play action and tried to get him the ball. He'd have never run a medium pass in real life. But what are you going to do? All right. 2nd and 10 now at the 49. All right, a 4. That'll be an inside run. 23 on defense. That is BD. 16. 16's McGahee. So McGahee inside run against a BD. Right? 23. Yeah. 25. 25 for McGahee is a 16. He'll get 12. He'll get a 1st down. Denver doing what Denver does, going down the field here. 1st and 10 now. Houston's 39. A 19 medium pass. Oh, lots of 3s on the board there. That's nice. So 33 on the defense is BG. No, BD. 33 as your receiver is Eric Decker. He's an A. So we're going to go AG medium pass. That's what you want to see as a Denver fan right there. AG medium pass. Manning. Oh, 22 is a 3. And that is 39 yards. And he is going to cross the goal line. And that's a touchdown for Denver on the big play right there. Boy, everything came together on that play. 39 yards. And that is a touchdown. It is 26-19 now. And we'll bring out Matt Prater for the extra point. And it's a 34. My goodness, another penalty on an extra point. 34-35. It's a good TM. Check the M. 64. And that is 18. That is going to be offside on the defense. And we're going to wave it off. Extra point's good. Later in the game, that could be a 2-point conversion from the 1 yard line, but not this time. Whoops. Cancel. PAT is good for Prater. And it is 27-19. Boy, what a turnaround here for Denver. They're going to kick it off. Kick it off with Matt Prater. 45. 45 is a 1. But Matt Prater must have had just the most steroided up leg I've ever heard of. A 1. That's actually going to be a really good kickoff. Yeah, 72-09. So it's going to be 7 yards deep, and they won't take it out. So Keyshawn Martin will take another knee. And Houston starts again. 1st and 10 on their 20. Let's see if they can do it without getting a 10-yard penalty on this first play. All right, we're going to start with an inside run. 43, that'll be Arian Foster. 43, that'll be a BD. So inside run BD for Arian Foster. 56 is a 25, and hey, it's not a 10-yard penalty. It's just no gain. So he is taken down right there at the line of scrimmage by Elvis Dumerville. Getting in there and nailing him. Foster, no gain. 2nd and 10. I think Matt Schaub's going to have to win this one. Let's go short pass heavy. And 20. That's a long pass. Haven't done it in the second half yet. So we'll do it. 35. That is James Casey. He's a C. Backup tight end. 31 is a CS. So we're going to go long pass. CS. Schaub to James Casey. 54. 54 is a 36. And we have, we have all kinds of symbols here. F48TH. So we've got a fumble. And we've got a TH. So I haven't done this yet in this game. What I do is I'm not rolling the orange die anymore. I'm rolling this one. 50-50 chance. Bullet means the fumble counts. Blank means the fumble doesn't count. So F48. Let's do that first. And the fumble will not count. So we use the result of the F48 to determine the play. But let's check the penalty now. TH. 63. That's a 9. That's illegal formation on the offense because they just keep doing that. So let's check the F48 now. The result of the play. There could be a sack in there. So that's why I check everything here. 34. Oh my, that is minus 12. So that is a sack. They're going to decline the penalty. And that is a sack. Schaub, minus 12. Who got it for Denver? Got to be Von Miller. Ooh, it's not. 61. It is Robert Ayers getting in there for Denver. Robert Ayers, does he still play? I feel like he still plays. And we're going to stop the clock because of the penalty. It is going to be 3rd and 22 back at the 8. This is what Houston's been living on in this second half. So 3rd and 22. We're going to go medium pass heavy. We got to go inside the 14. So medium pass heavy. We'll make 20. Oh, it is a long bomb. 20 is always a long bomb. A 16. That'll be a medium pass. 36. That is James Casey again. He's a C. 42 is a CS. So CS, Casey. 32 for Shaw. Oh, no, it's a 22, and he's picked off again. W67 this time. 22. I mean, it's 40 yards down the field, so it's kind of like an arm punt, but boy, Matt Schaub has been pretty terrible in this game. So 40 yards down. Well, he was good in the first quarter, and it's picked off. Who got it this time on the jump ball? 55. That is Mike Adams getting in there Is he a starter? No, he is not a starter. So the nickelback comes in. Where the heck is he? There he is. Backup free. Wait, is he a starter? Yeah, he's a starting free safety. There we go. So he's a W. Wait, I looked at the wrong chart? Oh, I looked at the wrong chart. Oh, yeah, I looked at the wrong chart. I looked at the sack chart. It's actually not Mike Adams. It is Chris Harris, the guy whose card I showed you earlier that I think is an error. I showed it in the last video. You can see he's a 4, but then over here in the advanced, he's a 3-2 in the master game. So I don't know how he's a 3-2 if he's a 4, but he's a W3Q. I mean, a good player. He's not in my starting lineup because of it. Look at that. He's a W3. He's a WR, and look at all those 1s. So 1s and 2s. So he has a chance here. 48-yard line. Houston's 48. Let's see what he does. 34. Oh, and we're going to have a penalty. It's going to be on the run back. 35. So he'll get, oh, wow. He'll get 42 yards in the run back. He'll take it down to the 6. We have a TK. A TK. 12. And that is going to be holding on the return. And I'll do the same thing I did for the punt return. So it's 42. So we'll roll 2 20-sided. And then that'll be where the penalty is. So 17 and 8 is 25. So we'll give him 25 yards. So Chris Harris with the interception. We'll give him 25. And then we'll penalize him 10 yards from there for the hold. So it's against a spot foul. And it'll be 1st and 10 Denver at Houston's 33. Not good. Not good, Houston. 9:15 to go here in the third quarter. 7. That'll be outside run. 15. AG. 46 is no Sean Moreno. 15 is AG. So Moreno against an AG. 24. 24 is 22. Moreno sneaks out a yard. And it's going to be 2nd and 9 now. 32. All right, in 9. That'll be an outside run. 62 on your defense is AS. 15, Willis McGahee. I've not said his name very much, and he's the leading rusher. So outside run against what? 62 AS for McGahee. 42, that should be a 17. McGahee gets 11 yards on the run and a first down. So McGahee for 11. And it's going to be 1st and 10 down to the 21 now for Denver. And they're going to go inside run this time. So Manning here with a little bit of clock management. 43. 43 is Moreno. Inside run. 62 is AS. 55, 16, 11 more. So this time Moreno gets 11. And they're just playing around with Houston now. Down to the 10. All right, a 10. That's a short pass. 36 is BS. 43, that's Jacob Tammy. He's an A, so make it an AS. So short pass, AS, Manning to Tammy. 41 for Manning is an 18. That is going to be complete, but no gain on the play. So Manning to Tammy for no gain. And it's going to be 2nd down. All right. It's actually 2nd and goal at the 10, really. All right, a 14. We're going to short pass again. 16. That's an AS. 15 is Demaryius Thomas. Haven't said his name much either, and he's an A. He's an A star. So we'll go AS here. Manning. 51. That'll be complete to Thomas. 7. It's 10 yards. It's a touchdown. So Manning. And now just open it up now. Demaryius Thomas for 10. I remember it was 1913. I was like, hey, Houston won in real life. We're heading that way. They have not scored since. And Manning is just peppering the end zone here. Demaryius Thomas this time. So it's going to be, let's bring out Prater for the extra point. And it's 41 for Prater. That is a 19. A 19 is good. And it is 34-19 now, Denver. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. Let's kick it off. See if Houston can do anything here. 64. It's a 1. That is 72-09. Deep kick again. And let's let him run it out here. I haven't run one of these. I talked about it earlier. Let's let Keyshawn Martin run this out and see what happens. So Prater, boom. So Martin now, 64. That'll be a 13. Oh my. Seriously? 64. Oh, it's the P column. Oh, I thought it was the K column. That was a touchdown. It's a 10. Yeah, see, look at that. Look at that. Kick return. 13 is a touchdown. I got all excited there. It's a 10. He'll get 21 yards. Oh, man. I got so excited there. I wanted to see a 107-yard touchdown return. So Martin, what did I say? He gets 21 yards. It's not a very good return considering he's 7 yards deep. Oh, and Houston with bad field position again. 1st and 10 back at their own 14. They cannot turn this field position around. So let's go standard. And it's a 5. That's going to be an inside run. 24. That's going to be Foster. 64 is CS. So inside run CS, Arian Foster. Cannot turn this field position around. $25 for Foster. That's got to be something. 16. He'll get 9 yards on the play. So Foster for 9. There we go. Positive gain. No penalties. No sack. No turnover. It's one play in a row. Reset the board. 2nd and 1 now at the 23. And let's go big here. Let's play some smart offense. Let's go big. And it's a 20, so it's going to be a short pass anyway. 23, that is Andre Johnson, who is an A. 22, though, on your defense, so they're waiting for it. That is CG. No, that is BD, but we're going to make it AD. So short pass AD. Schaub to Andre Johnson. 24 is a 15. That'll be complete. 1 yard. And it will be a first down. So look at that. A little play action. Look for Andre Johnson. Have him try to turn something into it. But he actually gets the first down. So that's good. 1st and 10 now at the 24 for Houston. 5:45 to go in the third quarter. And we have a 20. We have a long bomb. So we're not going to do this one this time. 61. Let's go short pass to whoever 61 is. Garrett Graham. Garrett Graham is a B. 31 is a CS. So we'll go short pass BS. Right? No, CS. Schaub to Garrett Graham. 62 is an 18. That'll be incomplete. 2nd down. Schaub was so good at the beginning of the game. I think at one point he was, 6 of 6, something like that. And you thought, boy, this is going to be a good one. He's now 19 of 30 with 182 and 2 interceptions. Not sure how many touchdowns he has, but he's got 2 interceptions. All right, let's go standard offense here. And it's a 2. That'll be an inside run. 52. That is Arian Foster. That's right at his top edge there. He's a You can see he's 11 to 52, so he gets the majority of the carries. And he'll get that one. 65 is AS. So inside run AS. Arian Foster. 32 is a 26. Yikes. And it's a gain of a yard, so he'll get 1. And it'll be third and 9. Let's go short pass heavy. All right, we get a 17. That'll be a short pass. 43 is Kevin Walter. He's an A. 42 is a CS. We'll make it a BS. So short pass BS. Schaub to Kevin Walter. An 11 for Schaub is a 3. It's a first down plus 6, so he'll get 15 yards. Schaub to Walter. And I'm pretty sure you're supposed to cap that. I think I've talked about it before. I think you're supposed to cap that at 12. I don't like to cap it. I like more yards. I like more points, so I like more yards. That's why my scores are higher, because I do the thing with fumbles. I don't stop drives with fumbles half the time. I let this go higher. I just like offense. First and 10 now, out to the 40 for Houston. I was reading a thread on the Delphi boards a week or two ago. People talking about, like, do they cap long runs for players or long passes for players who, let's say in real life, only had a 13 yard as their long. But what if they do in a game, if they roll like a 66 and they get like 50 yards, do they cap it at 13? Number one, I don't want to do that because I like more points and more yards, as I just said. But also, that seems like a lot of work. I guess I could put it on the sheet here. I could put like cap it, like maybe here, cap it at some number down like a column here. But that's just, I don't want to do that. I like the idea of anybody being able to score a touchdown at any time. So even James Casey. All right, first and 10 at the 40. 18 is medium pass. 53 is Arian Foster, who's a C. And 24 is a BS. So we'll go medium pass, BS, Schaub to Foster. Again, a little dump off here. They're going to try to turn into something. 21, it's a 15. And that is incomplete. I wonder who Houston's about. TJ he hates. TJ East actually came in and I think he played in a playoff game once. I think Schaub or whoever it was got hurt like in week 17 and Yates had to come in and play in the playoff game. I think he played all right, but they lost, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what year that was though. And that's incomplete. Second and 10. 4:15 to go. We have a 17. We have a short pass. 25. 25 is Owen Daniels. He's an A. 64 is CS. We'll make it a BS. So short pass, BS. Schaub to Daniels. 61 is a 12. That'll be complete. Only 3 yards on the gain, though. So make it 3rd and 7. Yeah, 3rd and 7 at the 43. So at least, if anything here, they're trying to swing that field position around. I lost my purple die. Hang on a second. All right. Here we go. Short pass heavy. 11, that's a short pass. 61, that is Garrett Graham. He's a B. 53 is CS. We'll go BS here. Short pass. 46 for Schaub is a 17. It'll be incomplete, and it's 4th down. I need to get the sound bite of that Denver crowd on 3rd down going incomplete. I'm pretty sure they do that out there. I like that. I think that's really fun, actually. So we're going to punt it. We're going to bring out Donnie Jones. 12. That's an 8. It's a 41-yard punt taken by D10. So it'll be Holiday at the 16. Not Holiday. Yeah, Holiday at the 16. So 41 yards. Trinidad. It's a great first name. 41, that is a 27, and that's a fair catch for Holiday. Denver. So Houston hoping they can do something with that field position here. They're going to back up Denver all the way to the 16. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for Peyton Manning, who doesn't care about field position. That dude throws the ball all over the place. I was watching that NFL Throwback channel, and you see the videos of like Peyton Manning and then Eli Manning. It was so funny. Peyton Manning's got the happy feet whenever he's there. He's so good, but he's got the happy feet, and Eli Manning's completely different. He's actually got the calm feet, which I kind of find interesting, considering that, you know, they're brothers and whatnot. All right, 18. So medium pass for Manning. He wants to get out of there. He didn't like that inside the 20 stuff. He wants out right now. 64 is a BS. 54 is Noshawn Moreno, who's a C. So we'll go short pass, BS, Manning to Moreno. 56 for Manning is a 17. That's going to drop incomplete. 2nd down. Three minutes to go. All right, a 10. That'll be a short pass. 46 is AS. Oh, 11, Demaryius Thomas. That's an AS. Short pass. Manning to Thomas. 35, that'll be complete. Thomas will get 11, and that's a 1st down. Good things happen when you throw to Demaryius Thomas. R.I.P. R.I.P. that guy. He was good. 1st and 10 at the 27. All right, a 6. We're going to go outside run. 63. 63 is BD. 33, that is Noshawn Moreno. It's outside run BD. $33 for Moreno. It's a 15. And he is going to scamper for 19 yards. He'll get another 1st down. Scamper is a great word. And they're out to their 46. Again, Manny doesn't care about being inside the 20. He just says, give me a couple plays. I'll get us to where we need to be. He's at the 46 now. 1st and 10. 13. That's a short pass. 41. That's an AS. 34. 34 is Eric Decker, so we're going to stay at AS. Decker is an A. So Manning to Decker. Ooh, 41. That's an 18. That'll be... Oh, he's going to catch it. Little wide receiver screen. You know when they roll up, they line up like trips, and then one guy backs up and catches the pass? I hate that play. Well, he's going to lose a yard on this play. So Manning to Decker. He'll get decked. And it's going to be 2nd and 11 now. Back to their 45. Minute and a half to go here in this quarter. All right, at 12. That's a short pass. 64. 64 is BS. 53 is Noshawn Moreno. He's a C. We'll stay at BS. Short pass. 55 for Manning. That's a 6. And you know that's a 1st down. 14 yards. And Moreno gets out of bounds. I just think Manning's toying with Houston right now. Trying different things, and then when he needs to, he just throws a completion. That's the Houston's 41-yard line. 1st and 10. 12. That's a short pass. Jeez. So many passes. 34. 34 is not good. 34 is a CS. No, it's not. 34 is an AG. 32 is Decker, and he's an A. So we're going to go short pass AG now. 44. 44 is a 5, and that's going to be good for 20 yards. Manning, 294 yards passing now. And it's 1st and 10 at the 21. 45 seconds to go. And yeah, let's just do that. 18, so we're going to stick with the medium pass. I don't know if Houston's head coach said something about Manning's mom or what, but holy cow. 52, that's a BG. 53 is Moreno. He's a C, so we'll stay at BG. So medium pass, BG, Manning to Moreno. 54. We're going to have a penalty. It's going to be good for 20 yards, though. It'll go to the 1 yard line, but we have a TH. 34. That's on the offense. That's holding. Somebody on the offensive line did want Manning to get sacked. Can't blame him. And that is a holding penalty. Knock him back 10 yards. It's going to be 1st and 20, back to 31 now for Manning. Again, just toying with him. He says, I'll take an extra 10 yards passing on this drive. Sure. And they're going to go, oh, I got a long bomb. I'm going to go ahead and run it. We'll run this long bomb. 35 on your defense is CS, but 14 is Demaryius Thomas, the A-star. We're going to turn that CS into an AS. Where's that at? Right there. 30 to 50. AS. Here's Manning. Going to Demaryius Thomas. Oh, no, 34. We have a 35. It's an incompletion, but we have another penalty, another TH. Wow, a lot of penalties in this game. 25. That's a 23, and that is illegal contact, 5 yards, and an automatic first down. Oh, man, Peyton Manning's getting those home calls today. You get him 1st and 20, and you do a little illegal contact play. It's a cheap call, I'm telling you. Illegal contact. 15 seconds, and it is going to be 1st and 10 now for Denver at the Houston 26. 15 seconds left. This will be the last play of the quarter. We'll go standard. And it's a 4. That's an inside run. 43 is BD. 34 is no Sean Moreno. Inside run, BD Moreno on the last play of the third quarter. 65, that's a 24. Oh, he's going to pick up 4 yards. Good run by Moreno there to get 4. Looked like he was stacked at the line. That will end the quarter. This is all Denver this quarter. 34 to 19. I believe it was 20 to 19 or 19-13 at halftime maybe. This is all Denver. Let's go ahead and take it into the fourth quarter. 2nd and 6 at the 22. And we're going to get an inside run. 54 on your defense. They're looking for a pass. That'll be an AD. And it's going to be Willis McGahee. Inside run, McGahee, 80. 32 is not good. That's a 26. He'll actually get 3 yards. And that's what happens when you run against a pass defense. Even the bad rolls are still okay. He'll get 3. It's going to be 3rd and 3 at the 19 now. We'll go standard here. And we'll get a short pass. 56 is AS. 55 is Willis McGahee. He's a C. So we're going to make it a BS. So we'll go short pass BS. Manning to McGahee. $64. That's going to be complete. He'll get 5 yards. He'll get a first down. So Manning to McGahee for 5. And it is 1st and 10 now, down to the 14. And we're going to go short pass. 25. That's AD. 22 is a name I don't know if I've said it yet. Joel Dreesen. He's a starting tight end. He's an A on short passes. So it's going to be AD. Manning looking for Joel Dreesen. 51. 51's a 7. It's complete for 8 yards. Down to the 6. Manning to Dreesen for 8. It's going to be 2nd and 2. They can still get a first down here at the 4. Let's go big. We're going to get a 7. That's an inside run. Oh, defense is ready, though. That's a BG. BG. Yeah, BG. It's McGahee. $62 is 24. McGahee stuffed at the line. No gain. 3rd and 2. And let's go short pass heavy here. And all I have is short pass. And it's a 45. That's going to be a BS. 31 is Brandon Stokely. Make it an AS. So short pass AS. Manning to Stokely. 21 is 12. And that'll be 4 yards and a first down. So Manning to Stokely for 4. And it's going to be 1st and goal at the 2. And we're going to go big. And it's an 8. That's an inside run. 23 is BD as they're expecting the pass. 51 is Moreno. 44 is a 16, and Moreno rumbles through the line, gets in the end zone for another touchdown. Was that an 87-yard drive? I'm going to have to look at this play-by-play here in a second. All right, so 40-19 now for Denver. Prater with the extra point, 26-5. 5 is good. Make it 41. It's 41-19. 12:15 to go. Let's do this. Let's kick off Prater. 44. And that is 37. 75 yards. Every one of Prater's kicks have been in the 70s. 75. That's going to be to the back of the end zone. It's going to go out of the back. And it's going to be 1st and 20. 1st and 10 at the 20 for Houston. I'm going to check something here. Save the game. Make sure I save it. I want to check what that drive was. So drive, let's see, drive summaries. There we go. So it should be down here at the bottom. 9 plays, 84 yards. Pass, pass, run, pass, 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 penalty, penalty, run, run, pass, pass, run, touchdown. Holy cow. How much time? Only 3:15 though. Wait, is that right? Only 3. No, I'm not sure how that works. Does it say somewhere? 9 plays, 3rd quarter. No. 13 plays. It doesn't have the time possession, though. 13 plays, 84 yards. I guess they got the ball when there were 3:15 left. Scored when there was like 12 left. So it's about a 5 or 6 minute drive. 13 plays, 84 yards for a touchdown. And look at this. I guess both. Wait, did I do this right? All right, hold on. Oh, this is Denver's drive summary. Yeah, look at this. So this is, okay, this is how this works. I didn't realize that's how this works. This is Denver's drive summary. Oh, you guys can't see that, can you? Can you see it? Yeah. Let's do this. It's not any bigger when I do that, I know. But look at Denver's last 4 drives. So they went touchdown, punt, field goal, fumble. Then they went touchdown, 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 touchdown. And that is why they're ahead 41-13. And with that, I'm going to end this game. I'm probably not going to play the 4th quarter on camera. If something happens and Houston scores a few times and makes it close, I will. But I think we can just put this down to a Denver win. And then when I start my next video, I'll do a quick recap of this box score. That was a lot. I love this 2012 season so much. I'm probably going to play another 2012 game next. I don't know who yet. I got to look and see like players like Peyton. Eli Manning's interesting to me. Maybe Aaron Rodgers is interesting to me. Seattle's always interesting to me as a fan. When I say that, I don't want to sound like a bandwagon or front runner here. When the Browns left, I became a Seattle fan because I had one of their running backs on fantasy teams. So I've also kind of paid attention to them. I really like guys like Sean Alexander and Chris Carson and Matty Hasselback. I was a fan of. So thanks for watching, everyone. I'll talk to y'all next time. See you later.